subscribe to my channel and hit the bell icon so that you get notified when I upload any new videos. In this video, I'm going to show you how to do keyword research absolutely for free without any tool. Okay, so for doing keyword research, you don't need any tool, any premium or any expensive tool whatsoever. You can do keyword research using Google's Keyword Planner tool, which is entirely free, and Google's own search engine, which is again entirely free. Apart from these two, you don't need any other tool to do keyword research. Okay, so I would like to call this method as a common sense method because this has more to do with your common sense. Now, after this technique, after learning this technique, I guarantee that you will be able to do keyword research even better than someone who has 7 or 8 years of experience only in SEO. That is my guarantee to you. Okay, why is that? That is because I know something, I know one thing that everyone in the market is doing wrong, especially the ones who have a lot of experience, because they are using the old techniques and they haven't improvised and they haven't learned anything new, and they still rely on these expensive tools to get the answer. I'm going to show you how these tools get the answer. So you are going to know how the tools like SEMrush or KW Finder, how do they know the competition of any keyword. Okay, so I'm going to show you what happens behind the scene. Now in front of you, you will find my blog, which is Digital Dum Dum. I'm maintaining this blog and I've written a very nice article around the same, how to do keyword research for free. Okay, so best keyword research tool for SEO on Google. This is the article and I would like you to go through this if you have any doubts, if you face any doubts. Okay, so whatever you are seeing in the video has been written, has been covered in this article as well. Okay, along with the screenshots or images. Can you see over here? I've added the table, I've added the keywords, and so in this I've taken keyword research as the reference keyword. Okay, but in this video what I'll do is I'll use this article which says top 10 graphic design courses in Mumbai. I will use this article as a reference for you to teach you this method. That is what I'm going to do. This is going to be our reference. And why am I taking this as the reference? Because if you Google graphic design courses in Mumbai, you will find, obviously you will find some local packs. This section is called as local packs, that is through Google business listing. Some people like to call it as local SEO as well, but a better term would be local packs. And if you scroll down, this is your first listing after the local packs. Okay, so if you count, this is first, second, third, fourth, fifth and sixth. Can you see top 10 graphic design courses in Mumbai? And this is my blog, Digital Dum Dum. So for this particular keyword, graphic design courses in Mumbai, I am ranking on the 6th position, but you are able to see me at the 6th position now. But sometimes this article jumps to the 3rd and 4th position as well. I've managed to get this ranking only through on-page SEO and mainly through keyword research process, finding the right keyword, also called as the primary keyword, and some secondary keywords. So finding these keywords is the key, that is the secret. Okay, and majority of the people, even people who are experienced SEO professionals, they'll make a huge blunder while finding the keywords for their content. So I'm going to show you the right method in this video. Okay, I've used the same method for some other clients as well, for some of my other clients. This is a niche product, bellow sealed walls. Okay, and one of my clients, Folksar Industries, they wanted to get on the rank on the first page of Google for this keyword. And if you search for bellow sealed walls and if you scroll down, this is the first position. Let's scroll, you'll find second, third, fourth, fifth and sixth position. Can you see Folksar Industries, bellow sealed walls manufacturers and suppliers? So they are on the sixth position. Sometimes they hop on to fourth position as well for the keyword. Another article of mine is ranking for the keyword acting schools in Mumbai. So if you search for acting schools in Mumbai, if you ignore the ads and the local packs, so if you start counting, you'll see first, second, third, fourth position. My article is ranking on the fourth position. Can you see top 5 acting schools in Mumbai? Right? So my article with the same technique is ranking on the 4th position on the first page of Google. If you search for drama schools in Mumbai, again my article will rank at position 1, 2, 3, 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th position for drama schools in Mumbai. For acting classes in Mumbai, you will find position 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7th. 7th position. If you search for Canva hacks, you'll find position 1, position 2, 3, 4, 5th. My article is ranking on the 5th position. I'm hoping this would jump up, but I'm ranking on the 5th position for this keyword. And again, if you search for graphic design courses, I'm ranking here on the, I guess, 6th position, that is 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th position. So I'm going to show you how I did the keyword research for all these articles, for all these clients, and for my blog as well. So let's go step by step. Let me take you through this article first, which says best 100% free keyword research tool for SEO on Google. I have mentioned here a step-by-step guide. Can you see? Here there are various steps. Step 1, 2, 3, 4. Let me just scroll down to step 1. Okay. How to do keyword research for free. Okay. So let's start. So this is step number 1. I want you to get a list of relevant keywords. Okay. A list of relevant keywords. Keywords which are important to you, but also keywords which are related and relevant to your business. I want you to prepare a list of these keywords. Now you can get a list of these keywords using any tool like Ubersuggest or KW Finder or any other tool, but the best way is you use Google's keyword planner tool. So I'm sure you must be knowing what Google Ads is. So I want you to log into your Google Ads account, and in Google Ads accounts I want you to access your keyword planner tool. Once you click the keyword planner tool option, you will find yourself in front of this interface which says discover new keywords or get search volume and forecasts. I want you to select the first option on the left which says discover new keywords and simply put in your keywords over here. So assume that we are trying to hunt for the primary and the secondary keywords. By primary I mean the main keyword of the article, and by secondary I mean the supporting keywords. Okay, let us consider this article, graphic design courses in Mumbai, as a reference. So assume that we want to find the primary keyword and the secondary keywords for this article. Okay, so we need to go to the keyword planner tool, and over here we'll enter our reference keyword. And when you enter your reference keyword and when you select the get results option, that means you're telling Google that you want keywords which are similar to or which are closely related to graphic design courses in Mumbai, the keyword that you have entered as your reference keyword. So click the get results button. Once you do that, this is what you get. This is the interface that you should see in front of you. Okay, now on the left hand side you will find some ideas, some keyword ideas which you can navigate through. You can create ad groups and all. This has nothing to do with SEO so far. This will be more useful in your Google Ads session, okay, for your search ads. So this is mainly used for doing keyword research. Right now we won't be using this section. Then over here you have India. Now look at the data that you have in front of you. Can you see these graphs? Okay, so these are the total searches from mobile devices and total, that is mobile plus desktop. Okay, so that is what the graph represents, and this is the date range. The data is from April 19 to March 2020. Okay, and if you scroll down you will find your keyword, the reference keyword, along with some related keywords that Google is recommending or suggesting. So the first column says keywords, the second will say average monthly searches. These are the average monthly searches. Can you see 1900, right? Then you have competition and other columns as well. Now let me tell you one thing. These columns, can you see top of the page bid, high range, low range, and top of the page bid, high range? This has nothing to do with SEO. These are related to your paid marketing. Okay, while doing keyword research, while estimating your bid, your cost per click, we take these into consideration. Okay, these are again estimated values. So for the sake of SEO, in this video we are going to completely ignore these. Okay, there's one more column that we are going to ignore, but before that, look at the location over here. So the data you are seeing is related to India as a location, right? But assume that you are publishing this article and it says top 10 graphic design courses in Mumbai, and mainly you are targeting people searching from Mumbai. Okay, so if someone from Mumbai searches for which are the best graphic design courses in Mumbai, which are the best graphic designing institutes in Mumbai, right? If someone is doing such research before enrolling for any institute, he is the person that you would want to target. He is the relevant audience for you, correct? So instead of India, we want to target Mumbai, right? So I want you to remove India as a location and simply change it to Mumbai, which will give us slightly better results, and hit the save button. Once you do that, you will immediately find yourself with revised numbers. Now you will find graphic design courses in Mumbai, the average monthly searches are 1300. Before that it was 1900, because the location was whole of India. Now you are focusing only on Mumbai, and these are the average monthly searches from Mumbai, that is 1300. Look at the third column which says competition. Now I had told you that you will be able to do a better job than experienced SEO executives, right? So this is what I mean. Majority, in fact around 90 to 95% of the SEO executives in the market, they consider this column, the competition column, to understand the competition of the keyword, right? So understanding the competition of the keyword is the most important part, but this competition that is mentioned over here has nothing to do with SEO. Plain and simple. This competition is related to your bid. This competition is related to the competition in the ad auction, which is related to your Google search ads, also known as SEM. This has nothing to do with SEO. You are going to ignore this. Completely ignore this. Don't look at this column. Okay? This column, the competition medium, high, low, this competition is not the organic competition of the keyword. This is not the SEO difficulty of the keyword. This is the paid difficulty of the keyword, and that is where there's a very huge problem, a very huge gap in the market. And I've seen people who have 7 years, 8 years of experience only in SEO, who are specialists in SEO, but they will consider this as a reference. If you look at this competition and if you look at organic difficulty, they might be different as well. So if the competition for this keyword is medium over here, that doesn't mean the SEO difficulty is also going to be medium. It can be low or it can be high as well. So if you consider this as your reference, you might end up choosing the wrong keywords. You might end up with keywords with incorrect difficulty level, which will make your further tasks inaccurate, which will give you different set of results, right? So you are going to completely ignore this section, this column. So all you need is column number 1 and column number 2. Now what I want you to do is, I want you to download all these keywords in a CSV format. Okay, so simply hit the download keyword ideas button and it will download all the keywords in a CSV format. Okay, so save it somewhere where you can remember. Once it is downloaded, open the file, and this is your CSV. First thing, just expand the columns a bit. Now remove anything that is related to paid marketing. Okay, that is your step 1. Remove everything that is related to paid marketing. So I can see that currency has nothing to do with SEO, right? So delete the column. I can see competition. As I said, ignore this competition. This is competition of ad auction or the CPC bids. Okay, so just remove them as well. So you should be left with column number 1 and column number 2. These two rows are again irrelevant, so let me just remove them as well. That's it. Okay, now just keep the relevant keywords, and I want you to remove anything that you feel is irrelevant. So in my case, graphic design schools, college degree. My article is not going to offer any degree, right? So degree is irrelevant. It has nothing to do with IIT as well, so irrelevant. Graphic design colleges can be relevant. Okay. Motion graphics course, irrelevant. Part-time graphic design courses in Mumbai, okay. Graphic design degree colleges, okay. But I haven't mentioned only the degree colleges. These are some small institutes as well, which just offer you course completion certificates and not degrees. Okay, so this might be irrelevant again. I don't want to rank for these keywords. Short-term graphic design classes in Mumbai, graphic fees, colleges. Yeah, I think we have a decent number of keywords. Okay, now what I want you to do is, I want you to go to the article on Digital Dum Dum about keyword research. Okay, so step number 1 was get a list of relevant keywords. We have that. Step number 1. This is what you have done. You have a list of keywords and their average monthly searches. Okay, so just keep the average monthly searches and keywords. That's it. Remove everything else. Then we'll reach step number 2. That is shortlist keywords based on search volume and average monthly searches. Okay, so average monthly searches means search volume. Now I see, as a business you would want to rank for keywords which have very high search volume, right? Which many people search for. That is what you would want to rank for. No, you don't want to rank for keywords which no one searches. Correct. So let us shortlist and keep those keywords which have a decent or which have a very high search volume, and let us remove keywords which have a very low search volume. So in our case, anything below 70 we are going to ignore. So these 3 we are going to delete at the bottom. Can you see the searches are 20, 20 and 10? Remove anything below 70. So these are also keywords which with very low search volume, keyword with very low search volume, right? And that's it. So these are the keywords that we are going to shortlist. Okay, now let me just format everything properly. That's it. This is my list, keyword list. Okay, so step number 1, get a list of relevant keywords. You had many keywords. Okay, step number 2 was remove the keywords which have a very low search volume. So you removed and you are left with around 6 keywords, right? Let me just add a column over here on the left. These are your 6 keywords. Okay, and this is where we have reached. So you have keywords, you have search volume. Then we are moving towards step number 3, and we are going to check the difficulty. We are going to check the difficulty. Now let me tell you again, let me repeat that majority of the people will consider this column to check the difficulty of the keywords, to check the competition of the keywords. By difficulty I mean competition. We are going to check how difficult it is for us to rank for this particular keyword. Okay, so we are going to check the difficulty of these keywords. If the difficulty level of a keyword is too high, we are going to ignore those. Okay, see, ideally we want to target a keyword which has lowest difficulty, like which is very easy to rank and which has the highest number of searches. In an ideal world, you would want to rank your article, your business for keywords which have lowest competition and highest search volume, right? But that doesn't always happen. So you have to compromise somewhere. I suggest you do not compromise in competition part. Okay, you can compromise in the search volume part, but don't compromise when it comes to competition. So we are going to find the competition. Now how do we check the competition? One method is use this technique, which is totally incorrect, right, and which is irrelevant for SEO. So if you do this, there won't be any difference between you and rest of the people who are doing SEO incorrectly. So we are going to do SEO in the right manner, and for that we are going to do this. So we are going to use something called as search operators. We are going to use something called as search operators. Okay, So we are going to use two search operators, one which is all in title colon and all in URL colon. All INTITLE and all in URL. These are the only things that we require for finding out the competition of a keyword. Competition of a keyword means difficulty to rank for that keyword. Okay, how difficult it is going to be to rank for that particular keyword, that is what it means. So higher competition, that means it is going to be very difficult. Lower competition means it is not going to be very difficult, it is going to be rather easy. Okay, so all in title means you are asking Google to show you only those results which have all of the words, all of these words, graphic design courses in Mumbai, in their title, also called as meta title. And all in URL means you are asking Google to show you all those results which have all the words in their URL. Let me show you how it's done. So simply copy all in title, paste it here in Google. It says all in title colon, and I want you to copy the first keyword and paste it right next to the colon. Notice that there is no space or gap in between the colon and the G, the first word of the keyword. Okay, once you do that, hit the enter button. Google will give you a list of results. So I've got 615. So when you say all in title graphic design courses in Mumbai, that means you have given a command to Google that show me only those results which have graphic design courses in Mumbai, all of these words in their title. Now what exactly is the title? This blue colored text is called as the title of the page. So while listing any website on Google, Google takes into consideration the title of the website. Okay, so you instructed Google that show me those results which have all these words. Can you see all in title? So all these words in their title. If this number is high, so right now Google says that I have 615 results which have all of these words in their title. Google has 615. Okay, if this number is too large, that means the competition for the keyword is high. If the number is less, then the competition is relatively less. Okay, that is because if a lot of websites have this keyword in their title, that means they are trying to rank for that keyword. So if a lot of websites are trying to rank for that keyword, that means the competition is high, right? If you're appearing for an exam and if there are many students, millions of students appearing for the same exam, that means competition is very high. But if there are only a handful of people appearing for the same exam, then the competition is less, right? So in a similar manner, when the all in title value is very high, when a lot of websites are using graphic design courses in Mumbai in their title, graphic design courses in Mumbai, that means the competition is high. A lot of websites are targeting that keyword. A lot of websites want to rank for that keyword. Okay, and if all in title value is less, that means less number of websites have the keyword in their title. That indicates the competition is less number of websites are trying to rank for that keyword. Now the same thing is to be done for all in URL value as well. Okay, but first in all in title column we are going to enter 615. So over here put in 615. Do the same activity for all in URL. Copy the word and simply paste it. Make sure that there's a single colon and there's no space in between the colon and the starting character of the first word. Enter. Now with this instruction you have told Google that show me those results which have graphic design courses in Mumbai, all of these 4-5 words in their URL. So Google does take into consideration the URL as well. Okay, the URL as well. So these are actually breadcrumbs. So Google says that he has found around 656 results which have all of these words in their URL. Okay, 656. So make sure you write down 656 over here. Now I want you to do the same activity for all the keywords. For keyword number 2, keyword 3, keyword 4, keyword 5. Now once you do the entire activity, you should find your Excel sheet in this manner. This is how it should look like. So over here you have all the keywords in one place. You have their monthly searches, average monthly searches, and you have their all-in title and all-in URL values, which are nothing but the competition. These two values indicate the competition. These two values indicate how difficult it is going to be to rank for this particular keyword. Okay, now look closely. This keyword has 1300 searches, whereas this keyword has the lowest number of searches, which is 70. Look at this. All in title values, all in URL values, anything below 1000, 2000 is quite low. Okay, so 600 is very, very low, and this can be a very good option, right? Look at the competition, it's low, and searches are also quite high as compared to the other keywords, the other search volumes. So this is definitely something that I can consider. So let us mark this in yellow, and let us look at other keywords. Now look at this keyword, graphic design, graphic designing in Mumbai. The average monthly searches are far less, just 320 as compared to this one. And look at the competition. All in title value is 2490 and all in URL value is around 1230. If you compare this keyword with this keyword, this is obviously a better keyword than this one. Why? Because number of searches are high, right? Average monthly searches are high, and the competition is less as compared to this. So I'll definitely not consider this. Let me just mark this in red. Okay, look at the others, less search volumes as compared to this. And yeah, even though the competition is less, I agree, the competition is very less, but look at the number of searches, it's too less, right? So the best bet, or the best keyword, or the ideal keyword for us, the primary keyword for us would be this one. Let me just mark this in green. So this keyword has the highest number of searches and medium level of competition if you compare it with these. So the competition is also medium. So my keyword of choice is going to be this one. This is going to be my primary keyword. So let me just copy this and paste it over here. I'll write over here as primary, and these keywords, the other keywords, can be my secondary keywords or supporting keywords. Okay, these can be my secondary keywords. So I think graphic design courses in Mumbai, fees, colleges, institutes, these three keywords can be my secondary keywords. Let me just copy them, paste it over here, and this is your primary keyword, whereas this is your secondary keyword. And that is how you do keyword research without any tool. Look at the article again. So you've checked the difficulty level, and then you will find yourself with this table. You have keywords, you have the search volume, you have all in title and all in URL values as well. Okay, now let me ask you, if you were to given this table, which keyword would be your primary keyword? Yeah, so just check if you are right. The keyword that I finally chose is this one, free keyword research tool. Why is that? Because look at the search volume, 3600. It's a very good search volume, right? The highest is keyword research, which has 5400 searches, but look at the competition, it's too competitive. I might try to rank for it, but I might realize after 1 year or so that I'm not ranking, right? But if I choose keywords which have a less or moderate level of competition, I might start ranking for them in like 2 weeks. So I can just start ranking in like 10-15 days. So it's always good to choose keywords with less or moderate level of competition. Do not choose keywords which are very highly competitive, because after doing a lot of SEO, you will realize that you are not ranking for the keyword because the competition was too high, and you have completely ignored the keywords which have low or medium competition. So basically you are not ranking on Google. So whenever you are starting fresh, whenever you are starting new, make sure that you target keywords which have a decent search volume and a medium to low difficulty level. Okay, so finally the keyword that I chose was this one. That is because this has 5400 but very huge competition. this keyword search volume is 3600, but again, it's difficult to rank for this because the all in title and all in URL values are too high, and same applies here as well. Okay, then we have this keyword as well, keyword research tools free. The searches are 4400 and competition is 3000 and 1600, roughly 1700, but I chose to go ahead with free keyword research tool, even though the search volume is less as compared to other keywords, but the competition is also less, right? I chose to ignore these because the search volume is too less, that is 590, 390, 390. So not a lot of people are searching for these keywords or searching using these keywords. So my final two would have been keyword number 5 and keyword number 9. These would have been my final two keywords, and I chose to select this as my primary keyword, and some of the keywords from here I can choose as my secondary keywords.